Hi, welcome back to Brown Girl Blue. My name is Tabitha, and on this channel, I talk about my memories growing up as a child in the Jehovah's Witness religion. So it's the holiday season, and all of you who were raised in the Jehovah's religion know that this was a season that was much of a time of isolation because we weren't allowed to participate with any of the holiday festivities. So I'm going to show you what I do for Thanksgiving dinner. It's a couple of days for big Turkey Day. So it's really nice to be able to have that freedom to celebrate the holidays in my own way and to actually enjoy the season. So tonight I'm making a buttery pie crust to make sweet potato pie, one of my favorite pies. So I'm going to talk to you about Thanksgiving and how I'm learning to celebrate the holidays and really just learning to enjoy celebrating the holidays without without much concern, just really enjoying the time. So I'm just making this really nice buttery pie crust, a recipe I just found online. I mean, most pie crust recipes are pretty much the same. You got flour, you got some salt. Some people put sugar in it, and of course, lots and lots of butter. So while I'm making this crust, I'm going to tell you a memory that I have of Thanksgivings in the past that I wasn't able to celebrate. So I remember this one time I was in the first grade. And you know how when you're in elementary school age, how the teacher will have some really cool craft for you to make. And this year we made turkeys using our hands. You know, you trace out your hands and you cut it out and you can decorate. Pretty much your hands are like the turkey's tail. And then you add on a head and different colors. And I was so proud of this turkey that I had made. I had colored it, put all the decorations on. And you may ask, well, how did you get to do that? How did you get to decorate a turkey for Thanksgiving? Well, it was just a turkey, right? So it wasn't like Christmas or some of the other holidays. So I think I just did it. It was only in the first grade. And the teacher gave me my stuff, and I did my turkey. And I was so happy with it. And so it was the day before Thanksgiving, or whenever that day was we got out of school. I think then it was the day before Thanksgiving. And so got out of school, got on my bus with my art project that I was so really proud of. And then I took it home. And I get off the bus and I have my turkey in tow and I bring it home. And my parents took one look at that turkey, and you would have thought that the devil himself had walked in the front door. So my mom, she took that turkey and she ripped it. She just ripped it in front of me and said, "We don't allow pagan things like that in this home." And she threw it away. Oh my gosh. I was, of course, sad. I was only 6 or 7 years old in the first grade. And to me, it was just a turkey. You see turkeys everywhere. And they said that, nope, it was for Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving. And that was a pagan art or some pagan thing that I brought into their home. And it wasn't pleasing to Jehovah. And I would always thought, well, didn't God make the turkey? Why would he be displeased about a turkey? And more so, why would he be displeased about the turkey of a first grader? But yeah, she ripped up that turkey, and so that was a little bit traumatic, as you can imagine. That's the only Thanksgiving memory that I have, because Thanksgiving holiday in school was most about learning about American history, about the real reason for Thanksgiving as I got older. And so it wasn't one of the holidays that incurred a lot of excitement. I mean, they would have the Thanksgiving plays, which of course I was never allowed to be a part of that, and just regular festivities, and also just families coming together for to eat a meal and share together and think about all the things that that you're grateful for throughout the year. And that wasn't something that we were allowed to do. And so Thanksgivings for me, there was no Thanksgiving dinner. There was no big family dinner or any kind of celebration like that. It was just another day that we just sat home, and I think if it was so Thursdays, and so that was theocratic ministry school, which in the Jehovah's Witness religion, that is kind of like a Bible study, but the sole purpose of it is to show you how to have better preaching strategies when you're doing the field ministry work. So that is what we did. Just went to the Kingdom Hall on Thursday evening, and there was no celebration with family or a time to spend together and just think about the things that we are grateful for. No, just another regular day without any type of special recognition or kind of special feelings about it. It was just another day. So, but now, as I have been out of that lifestyle for several decades, it's one of my favorite holidays because one, I like to eat, love to eat. I love to cook, so that's good. I love to eat, so you need to love to cook. It's a nice compliment if you like to cook as well. I do have family in the area, so they're coming over this Thursday, so we can sit down and have a meal and celebrate or just being together. So I will start cooking today, some things just to save some oven time on Thursday, as most of you, I'm sure, have your own process of preparing for all day of cooking. So hopefully on Thursday, the only thing that I should have left to make is, of course, the turkey. We'll probably do I think I'm going to do a small roast beef or something like that. And then some items are definitely better if you cook them the day of. So some of the side, the macaroni and cheese, all of that. But things like the rolls and all the desserts, all of that I'll make between today and tomorrow. So, do you remember your holiday or lack thereof holiday experience when you were growing up in the religion? You remember just feeling isolated and you see everyone else having fun on the family. And of course, as an adult, you know that everything didn't appear as it seemed. I mean, they could be looking like they're having fun, but it could have some serious family issue. But from the child's perspective, just seeing people getting excited about having a time to come together with your family and just having a great meal together, all of that looks pretty, inviting to want to be a part of that. And to just have that perception that it was something that was evil and something that was bad and pagan and demonic and all those other dark themes that we were taught about any type of celebration. Definitely no celebration of yourself, and not do anything that you would consider celebration of the family. And Thanksgiving is one of those holidays where the thought of families coming together and friends coming together, just have a day of being grateful for the things that we have, for our families, and for those things that are really dear and important in our lives. So that's another memory unlocked from my childhood experience growing up as a Jehovah's Witness. So that is the Thanksgiving edition. So hope you have a great holiday. I'll try to get another video out before Thanksgiving, maybe even do one the day of. We'll see how the week goes. But until then, thank you for watching. And if you find this meaningful, interesting to you, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you next time.